Welcome to Catherine the Paint. Today I am going to do a little ocean right here on this cutting board, and I have taped off the back further than I really need it to because I'm only going to do up here, but just in case, err on the side of caution. So I have prepped it. I am ready to go. The only prep I did was the tape. So now I'm going to paint the ocean here, then we're going to let that dry, and then I'm going to do resin with the white foam and push it up that way, so we'll have some pretty lacy foamies. So, let's get started then. I'm going to do the darker color up here. I have never done a cutting board. This is my first one, but I like to play with functional art. So, yeah, a clock, and been doing coasters, and yeah, just different stuff. It's fun to play around. It's really dark. To lighten it up a little because we don't have that much space for the whole entire thing, so we're not going to go very far. Still want to have room to cut your cheese, or you could just like set out some cheeses on it, like if you were having a dinner party or whatever, or having some wine, put some fruit and cheese on it. The resin I use is food safe, so. Some light on there. And do it a little uneven. Just do it down here a little bit. There we go. You don't want it too even. Alright, so we are going to let this dry, then we are going to resin it. Okay. Alright. Hold on, and we will be back. All right, it is time to put some resin on this cutting board. So I'm just going to cover the blue part and just a tiny bit of the other part with resin. And then we're going to add our wave mixture, which is Castin Craft and the Pinata Blanco. So just getting it down on here, then I'm going to smooth it with my hand, with my finger. So you just want to put the resin where you want your waves to go, like your foam. Don't want to go too far. Now I'm going to mix it around, smooth it on, make sure it is everywhere that we want it to be, covering the sides. We may want to do a second coat, I'm not sure, so I'm just kind of playing it by ear. So we may get this done in one fell swoop, but then we may have to come back in. So I'm not really sure. All right. So I'm going to run a heat gun over it on low. Don't pop any bubbles, and we just warm up the resin just a little bit. All right, so all materials will be listed below, but this has Castin Craft in it and Pinata Blanco. And you don't have to use very much, just a couple of drops of the ink and then a few drops of the Castin Craft. Yeah, and I'm taking the white off the sides so that it'll look good on the finished product. Okay, so actually I want to put a little bit more here. Okay, I think that's good. We can always add a little more. Wiping my hands on baby wipes because I don't want to get the resin on my heat gun and then ruin it, or my torch. All right, so we warm up the white and move it this way. Oh, on low. So this takes a couple seconds to warm up, and then we move it a little bit. I actually want more white right there. And play around with it till you get it the way you like it. You're not really supposed to get it the first time. You gotta play with it a little bit. You have to earn it. So I got a little bit right there. So take a wipe, a very clean wipe. Just, there we go. That was easy. All right, now I'm gonna tilt it this way a little bit. There we go. So I wanted that white kind of on that line. There we go. So it went a little further than what I had originally planned, but I am cool with that. I actually wouldn't mind a little more white right there. See if I can blow it this way. awesome. All right. All right. There we go. I will show you guys in the morning when it is completely dry. And then I will put some mineral oil on this, and that will seal it for food use. It's food grade mineral oil. All right, so I'll be right back. Okay, I love how this turned out. It turned out really, really pretty. But the edges were a little rough. Didn't have enough resin on there. So I'm gonna put on another coat. So I roughed it up a bit with sandpaper and clean that off. And so I am going to put this second coat of clear resin on here. And then hopefully we will be done. All right, I'm trying real careful just to get it to the edge of where it was before. Alright, I think it is covered really well. And now we will just let it dry and I'll be right back. Okay, here's the board and here's the tape. We're going to take the tape off. And I don't always show this part, but I like to show it every once in a while. So you guys that don't know the easiest way to get this off, we'll have a, another hint. This is one way to do it. So you just use your heat gun and just run it across along the resin edge of the tape. And this is so quick and easy, and it just makes your lines crisper. Sometimes if you try to do this, try to take the tape off without softening up the resin on the edges, then the line just isn't as crisp. So yeah. Let's see. Of course, on this round handle, I had to use little pieces of tape. I cut them weird. So, but there we go. Almost done. There you go. The back looks awesome. Look at that front. All right, gonna put some mineral oil on it. Be right back. Okay, so here is the food grade mineral oil that I got, and it is supposed to protect the wood and be food safe. So from what I understand, you should wait 4 hours after applying it before using it. And on some woods it takes more than one coat. So we're just going to get going. I've never done this, but there's lots of things I've never done. And I'm doing those things. Don't let it stop you. Just because you've never done something doesn't mean you can't do something. Alright, so I am going to cover this, and then I am going to let it sit, and then I'm going to probably put on a couple more coats, which you guys don't actually need to see. And I will show you close-ups as soon as it is ready. That is pretty. That made the wood all nice and hydrated looking. Alright, be right back. Alright, this little baby is done. My first cutting board. See if we can get some close-ups. The ocean action there. Alright, well, I'm loving it. It was fun. Very easy, very quick. So if you're looking for a quick and easy project, this is the one. Very quick, very easy, and very fun. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Be inspired.